Tina Pisnik. Let's play pickleball.
Point.
There you go. Big drive from the big man. And that's what he needs to do. Is he either gets cheap errors on the first volley, or he does the solo shake and bake and charges in after. Tina Pisnik, his partner, is not going to be poaching much.
The other thing they said is we've lost to this team every time we've played, which is 3 times. Haven't liked their start, so already just even getting the first 2 here is big.
And as I said, Dave, 2 first volley misses from Georgia Johnson. That forehand on fire for Deckel Bar, not showing any rust.
Side out.
Yeah, that was one of the big storylines as I looked at this event. Did you eat a lot of turkey and not play? Did you practice?
0-3-1. Second serve.
Under control, Ernie's in the Ernie pool here.
Yes, absolutely right. Under control is the key there for Deckel. Good recognition, smooth jump of the corner.
Bad luck off the tape, and that we've seen this from this team too, not unwinding the stack there, Adam.
Yeah, and I clearly, as that is part of the strategy early, we're going to see more of that. Some of the drives of Georgia and J.W. Johnson can wreak havoc if you're late getting to your spot. Georgia going with that big lunge step over to her right. Add a little shuffle in there, Georgia. Get your feet underneath you.
Second serve.
I just love that Deckel Bar grunt before the drive.
And then caught in the hip and still huge swing.
Yes, yes it was. And a perfect spot inside out with the forehand from J.W. Johnson to catch Deckel in that hip.
Side out.
So how do you get going again? There was a nice break, family, food, cookies, the whole deal. How do you get re-engaged in this?
It's just touches and court time. And after this point, I will mention something about these pickleball hot spots. Yeah, South Florida, Austin, and you have such a clump of high-level players. When you do have these times in between tournament, makes it much easier to get the high-level reps you need and the court time that you need to be crisp.
Oh, so we fool him. He swings and misses. It goes deep.
Yeah, that was a complete fool. And, I mean, that wasn't a check swing from J.W.
No. He was not cheated on the ball that went flying past him here.
And I often talk about how Deckel is inside out and kind of pushes his forehand. So when he does end up on the right side, he can create some good deception from that position with speed ups.
Just deep there. Just to finish your thought on the hot spots, I was actually talking to Lacey Schneeman's dad. Lacey heading to Austin, so stuff's everywhere. Doesn't have a place to live yet, but loaded with pickleball talent down there.
I mean, it's big time FOMO. These players sprinkled around other parts of the country are seeing, you know, these players consolidated in spots, and they're seeing those players' games rise. You get a bit jealous.
Second serve.
Great leave.
Yeah, and it's great partner communication, because I think Tina was going to hit that ball, and Deckel says, no.
2-3-2. Point.
Whoops.
I mean, overextension from Deckel, but the Johnsons were a bit back. So I get the idea of what he was trying to do to keep them back. Just have to find that contact point.
There's that spot you talked about, even though he was playing the left, hit it from the right side, and again, they talked about we got to have a good start here. You see their 62% winning percentage. They were a very consistent team in 2024. Just to give you a sense of Tina Pisnik's rise, she was not in the top 20 when the year started. There's only 8 spots. She ended up number 6.
So we saw it from the right side, and now from the left, backhand roll from Pickleball from a low position. Neither one very close to being successful.
Second serve.
There's no flow here, Adam.
No, there isn't. And I think, again, the Georgia Johnson footwork letting her down, kind of getting set too early for that last ball. And Georgia goes with the side spin serve, and a little too much on that side spin.
Tyra Black rubbing off on her from the Dallas Flash. She'll mix that in quite a bit. Adam, did Deckel bail off of a forehand drive to let Tina hit a backhand drop on that return?
That might have happened, Dave.
What in the world?
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, she's a very consistent player, but I think the big man has to go for it.
Right. Big D, I know you're probably good at volleyball because of your height, but we don't bump set spike here.
No, none of that. No alley-oops. Against the rules.
3-3-1. Point.
Oh, man, yeah, Tina not thrilled. And, I mean, she can occasionally be attackable, but to miss the routine stuff, I understand her frustration because that is her game.
Point.
And that off speed stays in. So, yeah, I talked to those two for a while before this match, and they thought they'd feel good about cross-court dinking either way.
5-3-1.
Right.
Point.
That's a tough break off the tape. As Georgia can have some inconsistencies creep in with the dinking, and also J.W. Johnson. That has been a spot several teams have started to target as Major League Pickleball.
Point.
Wow, and at 3-all, everything seemed okay, and now that's 4 with a lot of giving this holiday season there.
Completely under control Ernie early in this game. That time the balance was not there for Pickleball, and he paid the price.
8-3-1. Point.
Yeah, and this is just coming apart at the seams a little bit here for Pisnik and Barr on just gifted misses.
Yeah, Christmas come early in a lot of these points.
Point.
And J-Dub loves a ball at that height.
Yes, and I mean, it's beautiful conditions to play pickleball, but right around 60 degrees, Dave. So that ball is not particularly soft.
Yeah. And we're at game point for the Johnsons. And that will do it. So
11-3.
a good start. We'll see how that delay affects this, as 8 in a row, as we showed you, had been won by the Johnsons. And make that 9. Just simple pick off right there.
Yeah, just have to play cleaner. I mean,
1-0-2.
Tina Pisnik, Pickleball, I'd say 5 or 6 complete soft error misses so far in this match. It's unacceptable against a team of this caliber.
Side out.
I mean, that's the place that we discussed, is where men's doubles teams just go there infinitely.
0-1-1.
Saw J-Dub go for the two-handed backhand roll,
Point.
and the streak, ding dong, the streak is dead at 9.
1-1-1.
That is beautiful. So
Point.
2 under control, 1 not so much. That's a decent percentage.
Yes, and I would say that's another benefit of having
2-1-1.
a big third shot drive is an easy fifth to get into the kitchen. So
Second
Tina
serve.
Pisnik, not a huge poacher like I talked about, but that's just another one of those benefits a low hard drive can give your
2-1-2.
team.
Good
Point.
leave. Okay. And
Yeah, Tina often was slicing that forehand, and she's been
3-1-2.
rolling it more and
Yeah.
more every time I see her play, and that created that opportunity for Pickleball on that last point.
oh no.
Side out.
A hopeful stab by the flick wizard, and then Tina cannot
1-3-1.
handle the next one, but they do get the lead, which is where they sat in the first game, and then they never got off 3. And again, a one-sided loss can be the difference of not making the semifinals here with point differential.
Yeah, it's
2,
four
3,
teams
1.
in a pool. There's a lot of situations where that point differential is going to come into play.
It's time to see Tina unwinding the
Second
stack.
serve.
She did not get to the greatest position there.
Worked out for her and her team, but that is not a good long-term strategy,
2, 3,
making
2.
first volleys from that court positioning.
Just off the back edge. Oh, but look at how the pickleball gods just cleaned that up in a hurry. If they played a deep ball, we're going to throw one off the tape and see if Deckel can
3-3-2.
handle it. He could not. Another cut serve from Georgia.
Point.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that just has to be a ball to keep Georgia back from Deckel
Yeah,
Bar.
why are we going
Yeah,
there?
he's
4-3-2.
just hitting a routine shot to start the dink rally with J.W. Johnson. I think he had an opportunity to do more.
Point.
Yeah, the redirect up the line's got to bounce at him.
Yeah, I agree. And also the dinks to J.W. Johnson's backhand also have to
5-3-2.
bounce as well. I actually like the block from Tina Pisnik to just soften that and not get in a hands battle with the Johnson siblings. It seems like when she has
6-3-2.
released on that backhand counter, when JW speeds up, it has not gone well for her team.
And again, points in bunches once they reach
Timeout,
3.
receivers,
And
7-3-2.
that is
3-2.
by strategy and necessity, that will change as we get deeper into this round robin. But man, Pisnik and Barr have to find their best stuff right now.
Point.
I think this ball is playing faster than I was expecting,
Yeah.
Dave. These hand speeds and the initial speed ups are being rewarded, and they are
8-3-2.
going heavily in the favor of Georgia and J.W. Johnson.
Wow, sliding inside out stays in, and we're still going.
Side out.
And then the standing straight up inside out slap
Yeah.
goes in the net.
And left side Tina finding some offense
Yeah.
over there with the
3-8-1.
backhand roll. Georgia playing several
Second
out
serve.
balls in the last couple
Hey,
points.
hitter's game.
We came to play, baby.
Yes, we did.
3-8-2.
Wow, just
Side out.
too good. And I learned a new word, Adam, and Tina Pisnik shared with me Santa Claus in Slovenia. She needs a visit from Bojecic right now because she needs all sorts of gifts and presents because they are in a massive hole.
I thought you were going to butcher it. Great job there.
Thank you.
I also just wanted to mention, Dave, that we're seeing 2 of the 4 teams in this pool. We also have Anna Bright, Gabe Tardio, Jesse Irvin, Riley Newman in this particular pool.
So all of those teams will play against each other 1 match per day over these first 3 days. There we go. Nice little finesse from the big fella, but can you get off 3?
Yes, I think so. I hope so for their sakes.
Second serve.
Not with sky-high drives on your fists, Adam.
No, that's not going to get it done. I agree, especially to that man,
yeah.
J.W. Johnson.
Point.
Well, Secret Santa right there. Give him 1.
4-2.
Right, so one of the rare firefights won by Pisnik and Barr, and Deckel was telling us he's been going to that 2-handed backhand dink more frequently. Could see there, same thing from J.W. Johnson, and it's not much of a stroke. He kind of cocks his wrist and just kind of flips it. There's not a lot of smoothness to that particular shot, but it works well for him at times.
He was a lot of places and got away with it.
Yeah, we saw the beautiful finesse a couple points ago with pace control. This time, Deckel going with the slice attack and then birding the next ball. That's just something that happens for everyone, right?
Yeah. You will not see that again for many, many matches. Wow.
I mean, I don't even mind the Pisnik on the left grinding.
No,
it's just
but the grind isn't.
The grind is not there right now.
There's their top 30 in the world singles tennis background right there. It's beautiful overhead.
Yeah, you can see it. A very efficient stroke. You know, not swinging out of her shoes and just putting it to the perfect spot.
Okay. Perfect skitter, and you know, this is one the Johnsons have got to take. You know, again, the differential is one thing, but you get into a 3rd game against this team who is clearly not playing at their best. That could be a big problem. Wow, just pickleball gods have got that skip and then double back Uno card going here.
I've seen a lot of that. Ball's traveling. Yes. I mean, some of those, I know it hasn't been as clean with the soft stuff. We brought it up several times, but some of those slice shots specifically on drops and dinks have been carrying far enough for the Johnsons to be able to hit it out of the air.
Well, that was awkward, but it worked out.
Yes, it was. Very interesting point. Even thinking on that last ball that Tina Pisnik had an ATP opportunity.
Yes.
Didn't take it, but worked out great for her team either way.
Point.
Counter goes wide, and we are at match point for the Johnsons.
Yeah, really nice stuff off the bounce with the forehand from JW.
10-6-2.
And that'll do it. So the Johnsons Just solid, and solid works in pickleball sometimes. Welcome back, everybody, to the CIBC PPA Tour Finals. Georgia and J.W. Johnson take their first pool play match and are standing by. And Georgia, I'll start with you. Congrats on that win, and big accomplishment a couple weeks ago. Congrats on winning a Major League Pickleball title with the Dallas Flash. Did that give you extra momentum coming here? Is there a carryover, or is this just a new thing?
This kind of feels like a new thing. If anything, I feel like a little bit drained. Like the crowd, well, not that we don't love the crowd, but it's a little more hyped at MLP. It is a Wednesday, so hopefully throughout the week it'll progressively get more hyped.
James Walter Johnson, fantastic play down there, buddy. I noticed that in your mixed doubles pool, you'll be coming up against Gabe Tardio, who happens to be your men's doubles partner for this event. Does that affect anything when you play mixed against your men's doubles partner?
No, I'm just going to go out there, try my hardest, and I know he's going to be trash talking no matter what after the match, so it's going to be funny. But yeah, I'm excited to play.
Win or lose.
Yeah.
So, Georgia, tell us about Thanksgiving in the Johnson family. What's on the table? What are you eating? What's J-Dub destroying? What's going on there?
I think J-Dub ate like 3 steaks at Thanksgiving. Yeah, and yeah, that's what's on the table. Steak.
Wait, hold on. Steaks. All right, J-Dub, tell me about this. The rest of the country is eating turkey, and you got a beautiful steak in front of you?
Yeah, we like to be different. I don't know. We just like steak a little bit more than turkey, so we decided that was...
Yeah, no one ever ate the turkey, so we opted for steak.
Well, that is something special. Well, it's working. You got an MLP title. You got your first mixed win here. Congrats, guys. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, steaks for everybody, Adam Stone. I have no problem with that. I'm all for a nice, beautiful steak. So.